Hey guys, Handy Camper here. Not sure if anybody's on, but I want to do a quick little live stream here. Hello, hello. Hope everybody is having a nice afternoon, evening here. Hey, Wallace, what's going on there? How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Everybody just tuning in. I got tagged by a couple people with a couple different tags, and I thought I would kind of combine them together in a live stream and talk about geez, what's going on? 5 favorite bushcraft items, 5 favorite outdoor items. I got tagged for 5 favorite bushcraft items and 5 favorite outdoor items, which is, I guess, is kind of the same thing. When you're outdoor messing around, it's kind of bushcrafty in a way. Happy trails hiking. How are you? How are you? Told her it's gonna be bacon. Definitely not little potatoes for sure. That's one thing I got to pick some more bacon. I ain't had any bacon in a while. Sure. How's everybody doing? What's everybody into this Thursday afternoon? Kajika Life, what's going on? I hope you're doing all right. I want to jump on board and do a quick live stream. Everybody just tuning in. I got tagged by 2 different people, so I figured I'd kind of smush it together in one. 5 favorite bushcraft items, 5 favorite outdoor items. So that I like taking with me. I'm waiting on my salad. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, I hear you. I'm right there with you. I'm exhausted. All these early shifts about to knock me out. Be a walking zombie tonight. But luckily I'm off tomorrow though, so that's kind of a good thing. The wife has to work tomorrow, so after she takes the little one to school, I get to sleep in a little bit, hopefully, and I don't know, mess around, maybe make some videos, watch some videos, catch up on some shows that I haven't seen in a while, and I don't know, maybe just lounge around in my boxers all day. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to be a very productive day, though, for sure. 88 Katana, what is going on? How are you doing? Matt, how you doing, buddy? I'm just tagging you. I haven't got to it yet, but I'm tagging you. I got tagged recently for 5 favorite bushcraft items, and I got tagged for my 5 favorite outdoor items. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my 5 favorite bushcraft / outdoor items. And there's Scott. Yeah, you forgot you tagged me it. Had a lot going on, so I meant to do it earlier, buddy. But I got tagged by Scott Taylor. His link's in the description, guys. Scott Taylor tagged me, and Camp Life Bushcraft. He's over across the pond. If you guys haven't watched any of these guys' channels, go check them out. The links are below. And let's jump right in here. I'm going to show you guys my 5 favorite outdoor items. I'm going to start with my little Columbia multi-tool. You guys seen this probably in about 1 million of my videos, but this is my favorite little tool, guys. It's just it's small, fits in the palm of your hand. You know, it's a small footprint, it's lightweight, and you can shove it in your pocket. And I put a little lanyard thing on there so I can pull it out easy and stuff. And I put it in every one of my bags that I take out, and it's very useful. It's got everything on there. It's got a little knife blade, a little Phillips head, a little flat head. It's got a little saw on there, a blade, and it's got a handy dandy. I don't know how bright it is, but it's got a little flashlight just for like looking in your pack or whatever if it's kind of getting dark or you change batteries and something, you know. And that little thing's lasted a long time. But that's number 1. That's number one, one of my favorite bushcraft outdoor items. My second favorite, I carry this thing almost with me every little outing that I do, especially if I'm going to be out for a while. It's my, hey, guys, don't laugh. It's my Bear Grylls. I think it's the mini parang. It's not the big one. And this thing has been used big time. I use it all the time. It's pretty lightweight, but you know, it's got that length to it that when you get on the back end, it chops really good. And I've cut down quite a few little small trees with this and processed a bunch of firewood with it. And it works just as good as like a little tomahawk or a hatchet or something. But a heavy mini axe would work a little bit better. But as far as like weight and stuff, this thing fits right down in your little pocket inside your backpack for your water bottle or on the side of your molly thing or something. Drone, what's going on? How are you doing? Doing 5 favorite bushcraft outdoor items. That was number 2. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all for coming in. Number 3. This is my Condor bush lore. This is my favorite knife at the moment. Favorite bushcrafting knife because it's a cheap knife and you can beat the heck out of it, and it's and it takes it too. In my cool sheath that Carolina Chris made for me. That's awesome. This little knife right here, man. You can beat I've beat it with blocks of wood and everything, and it's just threw it into trees and stuff and the ground, and probably a couple of you guys remember watching when I was processing fat wood one time and on my on a center block, and everybody was like, "Oh, ow!" every time the knife hit the center block, but I got it sharpened back up. That's what it's for, right? Use that thing. All right, and that was number 3. Number 4 is one of my newest acquisitions, and it's kind of like I guess you can call it one thing, but it's really 2 things. I probably wouldn't have got this knife if it wasn't for the sheath, but I've got one of the Mora Eldris. Call it the Mora Stub. The Mora Stub. That's been my little go-to knife probably the last little bit every time I've went out. It's really cool, and I got a really cool neck lanyard and sheath that Dino made for me. It is really cool. It's got like a little pouch right here on the top that you can put some fire tinder and stuff in. It holds like one of those little mini Altoid cans. That's number 4, and that goes around my neck. I've had it on quite a few of my last little outings, and I've used the heck out of this thing. It's small, compact, and fast to use because it's around your neck, you know. And this I take with me I throw this just about in every one of my packs too. This is one of those the brand is Kamashi or something like that. Let's see if I can get that for you guys so you can see it. I'm not sure if you can or not. Maybe. But it's a little lantern, pops down, and it's a USB charger. And this is a 7,800 milliamp hour charger. Hey, Kaylin, how you doing? CDN TaylorMade Productions. What's going on, guys? It's a 7,800 milliamp hour charger and a lamp. And this little thing, it's pretty bright. And it doubles as a flashlight too if you don't open it up. But it's got a little hanger on there. I hang this on my ridge line of my hammock with a carabiner, just for a little ambient lighting or something. It's really bright. And it has the indicator lights here on the side telling you the charge. 4 lights for fully charged and so on. But this little thing works really good, and it stays charged for the longest time. And at 7,800 milliamp hours, I think my iPhone battery, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's 1,900 milliamp hours. I think it is 1,900. So you get quite a few charges from this thing. And if you're going to do videos, you got to charge your camera device. So, I mean, and it's not that heavy either. So I'm not sure of the weight, guys. I'm sorry I didn't weigh anything, but it's not that heavy. But that's number 5. That always goes in any of my day packs or overnight packs, whatever like that. I always carry this, and sometimes even another little charger, depending on if I take the regular camera and my phone. So, but that'll keep your phone charged for a long time. All right, guys, that's my 5 favorite outdoor / 5 favorite bushcraft items. That's the ones that I always throw in my pack as of right now when I go out somewhere. I got that little lantern off Amazon probably about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and it's still going strong. Wifey camper, you're supposed to be working. What are you doing watching my live stream? Yeah, she's been wanting like this for a while. All right, and I got to tag a few people. What I'm going to do is kind of leave this like a, I want to put like an open tag on this. So if anybody who wants to live stream, but what's happening? Awesome, man. If you want to do another one, you can. That'd be awesome. But I want to leave it like an open tag. So anybody who wants to do it, just put tagged 5 favorite bushcraft, 5 favorite outdoor items. And I'm going to tag Matt Cook right there, Matt Cook, Oregon. And watching some of his videos in the last little bit. Really cool guy. And I want to tag Big John over at Big Crazy Outdoor Adventures. I really like this guy. He's got some really cool videos, and maybe he'll see this and know that he's tagged, but I really like his stuff. And I've got the links for both of these guys down below that I just tagged, so go check them out for sure. Both really cool guys, and got some really great content, so really, really cool stuff. Yep. So what's everybody into this afternoon? Let's see if I can invite a few people in here. Anybody wants to come in, let me know. Anybody got a webcam or microphone or whatever you want to come in, just let me know, and I'll definitely let you in. See if I can post a couple links here. But yeah, that's my 5 favorite outdoor items that I mostly take with me just about every time. So, yeah, wifey camper. She's supposed to be working. She's supposed to be at work. Oh, cool, Matt. Yeah, next time I go live, definitely jump on in there if you're not working. For sure, it'd be awesome. Only saw the lantern, missed the other 4. I'll do a quick review, Kaylin. I've got my my little Columbia multi-tool. I love that thing. That was number 1. Number 2 was my Bear Grylls Parang. And this thing right here, guys, you can get this thing cheap for like hardly nothing now. And it's a tank. It's solid. It's really solid. I really like it better than that the Bear Grylls Ultimate knife or whatever. I didn't like it at all. I've got it. The handle on that thing feels so cheap. And oh, hey, what's going on there?
They'll just let anybody in here.
Where'd you come from?
I'm actually driving home from work.
Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Oh, doing good. Ready to get home and relax.
The Condor and the more Eldris and then the lamp. Yep.
Oh man, I love that. I love the Bear Grill knife. What is it called?
The ultimate something or other knife.
Yeah, I like that thing.
I don't like the handle. The handle feels kind of thin on it, you know.
Oh,
and when you bang on it real hard, you can feel it's got hot spots. Really, to me, it does.
I almost started to get one whenever I got that my Gerber machete. But that machete is great.
The Bear Grylls Parang now, it's kind of like a machete. I love this thing.
Yeah, I started to get one of those.
That thing will cut through some stuff, man.
Yeah, my machete will too. I was surprised at that.
Speaking of camp life, there's camp life in the house there on the chat. Hey, how you doing, man? Getting around to your tag. I appreciate you tagging me. You and Scott's on here with me now on the video there. He tagged me for the 5 favorite bushcraft. items.
That was actually a pretty fun little tag.
I know. You know, I thought about it just for a minute, but I was, let me just grab the stuff that I always go for first to throw in my bag, you know, and that's kind of what I leaned on.
Well, I didn't know all these tags were separate. There's one for hiking, one for bushcraft, there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 out there going around, isn't there?
I think so, yeah. I've seen a couple of them.
I thought they just kind of got mixed up and people got confused about it.
Yeah.
But apparently there's
lots of them. Yeah, there's lots of them. There's the 10 SHTF and all kinds of stuff, you know.
Oh, wow. I got tagged by AOK Forging for the 11 questions, you know, like to get to know you better type thing.
Uh-huh.
So I may use that on my next trip next weekend. We're going up to the Smokies. And there's me, Evan, Josh Sanders. There was another guy that he's not able to make it. And then there's Roach that you see on Jack's Drinkwater. He's going. Let's see, there's another. Oh, Jerry. Jerry, I don't know. Do you ever watch that? Do you ever see that guy, Sidney Hornblower? Have you ever heard of him?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, Jerry goes with him, and he's been wanting to go on a trip, and he's going to be going up there too. Him and Josh are actually going up Friday night, camping out, and then we got to hike in about 3 miles to get them, and then we're going to do about, I guess, 16, and then 3 more out the next morning.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun, man. Hey, Richard Longfellow in the house, and Chasing Bones, Inspectors. Hello, hello, hello. He says the best machete for the money and tough as nails is the Imakasa and Tramadia. I've never heard of those. I had to look those up. That sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, man, that Todd, you know Todd, he's overseas, New England or
88
somewhere.
Katana, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it.
Todd Parnaby? You know who I'm talking about?
Parnaby?
Yeah. I sent him that bug net, and he sent me that. I've got to show that knife on YouTube. That's a nice knife he sent me. He makes
I noticed that, man. I noticed you hadn't in a while. That's what. So he sent you a knife?
Yeah. Don't he make those?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he makes it. He's done a good job on it, man. That thing has shaved the hair off your arm. It is nice. I'm going to have to show it on my next YouTube video.
I'm going to write that down, Richard Longfellow there. I'm going to look those up for sure.
Whenever I join on this thing, I never can see the chat anymore.
Does it not pop up on your phone?
No, it goes, on the phone, once I join in, it switches over to Google Hangouts, and I can't see the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
I did see where Cheesehead Chris called me a bum, and then he was like, "Oh, hey, Scott." my goatee's almost getting as long as yours.
Yeah, you're getting there, man. Mine's getting way too long. I need to braid it or something.
You look like Jack's Drinkwater pretty soon.
Camp Life Bushcraft said he uploaded yesterday. We'll be honored if you boys took a look. Absolutely.
Okay, who was that?
Oh, you can buy it at Lowe's. Oh, cool, man. Lowe's Hardware.
Huh.
Kaylin Strange said swipe up on your screen on the YouTube app, then he will be able to see the chat.
Who, me?
It might be, Scott. Yes, you might be talking about, I'm not sure if that'll work or not.
No, it don't. That's because I'm on Google Hangouts on my phone now instead of YouTube.
Right.
So if I was on a laptop, I'd be able to see.
Wifey Camper says she loves pulling that hair. Yeah, that's why it's longer on this side than the other side, because she pulls this side more. Oh, man. Yeah, I was looking into those mini axes that you can get like at Tractor Supply. They have like the little boys. I don't know if it's called Boy Scout axe or it's like a couple pounds or something like that. But it looks. I think I've seen a couple of videos on it. It looks pretty tough.
I've got one of those. I don't know if it's Ozark Trail or Bear Grylls. The little hatchet that's got the orange paracord around it. You get it at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care too much for it though.
Really?
Yeah, I've got that other one that I showed on my video. That Viscar, I think is the name of it, something like that. And it's a pretty good axe. I got it at I think I got them at Home Depot and Walmart.
Yeah, there's so many to choose from. Lots of stuff out there.
I think I'm gonna take it on our next trip because if we're hiking in about 3 miles and then laying everything down and kind of like slack packing where you're just carrying a day pack. I may just carry my heavier stuff in this time.
Yeah. Busy Bayman. Hey, man. Yeah, got the Duck Dynasty starter kits on the go. James, what's up, buddy? The bolos and the short on the Ontario machetes. You have to buy them on Amazon on Machete Specialist. Cool. Yeah, I think that little Bear Grylls parang works just as good as any small axe. I used this thing to whack on all kinds of stuff. It works really good. I wouldn't cut anything too big though. But Danny, welcome, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump off here. I'm just at home and I've got to jump out and unlock the gate and all that good stuff.
All right, man. Thanks for jumping in.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, see you, Scott.
All right, bye.
Danny, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, me too, wifey. We'll be heading up there camping here in about another month. I'm ready to go myself. I hope to go do a little hammock camping here in the next few weeks. Matt says he's camping this weekend. Awesome, awesome. You going to a campground or doing some wild camping or? Kaylin got a new Corona saw. Corona saw. I don't think I've heard of those. Crypto Man Hiking and Bushcraft. I do not have a link on that because I got this thing years ago, but it's the name brand is Kamashi. If you can see that. It's kind of blurry, isn't it? It's KMASHI. And the model number is MP808. I got it off of Amazon at least 3 or 4 years ago. I think I seen, I was trying to remember who I seen the name brand of these have. It was, who was that years ago? I'm not sure whose channel it was I seen it on, but I really like the way it is because it can hang up on your, your ridge line or whatever. It's got a little hook on top. You can hang it on your ridge line or just hang it anywhere you want to, and this thing lasts a long time. It is a really useful tool for charging, especially your phone and stuff. If you're doing videos with your phone or camera or anything, charge your phone and your camera or whatever, because it's, it's got quite a bit of capacity to it at, what was that? What did I say? 7,800 milliamp hours. Hello, baby. Wait, Handy smokes weed. What? No. We have a hammock camping trip in the works. Oh, cool, man. James. Yankee Outdoor Adventures. What's going on? Good to see you. Your hanging lantern is twice the size. Yeah, awesome. I hear you, wifey camper. I hear you. Awesome. Also, anybody just tuned in, anybody wants to jump in here, let me know, and I'll try to get you in. And if you got a camera or a microphone, you want to jump in here, by all means, come on in. Just doing a little quick live stream, drinking a little coffee. And all right, Kaylin, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, this is really cool. Being tagged for the 5. I don't think I've ever been tagged for the 5 favorite items. Him of the gang. Hello, hello. How are you this evening? Richard Longfellow says he likes to make his own survival kits to use for camping. You don't like spending money online. Yeah, definitely. You can. You don't really need that much. Just a couple good tools and some fire starting. Depends on what you're doing, you know. Put a couple little kits together. Clean horse clippers. That sounds fun. Yep, Yankee Outdoors. You're absolutely right. I think a good knife is essential for sure. Then everything else you can scavenge for. Him and the gang. Oh, it's dreamy. Good to see you guys. Thanks everybody for dropping in. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to upload here in a couple of days. Me and the wife went to a couple Goodwills, looking around. We like to go every once in a while just to see what we can find, and I found some really cool outdoor gear, really cheap. And I think we found it at one particular place that we went to. One Goodwill had everything and really cool stuff, and nothing was over like $2.50. Well, over $3, I should say. Nothing was over $3. Very cool. You can find really good outdoor stuff on the cheap if you look. That's a lot of fun. We like to do that every once in a while. Just go out, see what we can find. Absolutely. Absolutely, Yankee. You probably could. Be a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult, but it's the challenge of being outdoors for sure. Seeing a lot of people like breaking the rocks and stuff to find the sharp piece to be able to cut stuff and process different things. I like Zebco in general. Richard, I love Zebco. They make good stuff. Well, of course, you know, these days they're making some of the internal parts a little cheaper than it used to be, but yeah, Goodwill and flea markets, absolutely. Yard sales, yep. I know Wifey Camper would jump in on that one. I've got a favorite fishing rod and reel that I've had probably, oh gosh, I don't even want to count, 20 years. And it's I think it's called a Zebco Haas, and I've never seen another reel like it. HOSS. Go fishing, the wife has to take my favorite rod and reel, and because she likes it. So I need to. We looked online, try to find another reel like that, but I haven't been able to find one. It's just an old reel. ACF, hello. And when she catches more fish than me, she says it's the rod. So Carolina Chris, cooking dinner and wanted to say hi. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? What you cooking tonight? I know you cooking something good if you're cooking. It's not Tuesday. The 202. Yeah, Zebco's always made really good stuff. Very cool. I want to get one of those little bitty mini fishing rods, or make a little fishing rod kit with a fishing line and everything. I hadn't made one of those. I made me a little fishing lure kit to put in my bag if I go anywhere that has maybe some fishing there. But Restless Outdoors, what's going on, man? Thanks for dropping by. But I'd like to get some kind of really small footprint of something, some kind of little fishing reel looking thing or something. Once found hundreds of dollars in fishing gear in a rich guy's trash. With nothing wrong. Pole, tackle box. Wow. Heck yeah. Chicken tacos, Carolina Chris. Awesome. What you gonna have on those tacos? Yankee, thanks for dropping in, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, buddy. Hope you have a good afternoon and rest of your night. Yeah, I don't think I've been fishing since last summer. Lone Woodsman, hello, how are you? Oh, you know he's going to have Texas Pete on it. You know he's going to have Texas Pete on it, for sure. Oh, man. Matt Cook, have I ever played music over a hangout? Some of these guys that I've been hanging with for a while has probably seen me play after 2 a.m. or something sometimes. I do need to do like a music live stream one time or something, but I've been talking about it for a while and just never have. Hey, Bluefin, how you doing? You still out in the blue? You still working? Yeah, every once in a while we'll have a live stream, a late night live stream, or a late night Google Hangouts with a few guys, and I'll pull out the guitar every once in a while, and we'll go through, and everybody starts naming songs, and I try to play them. It might turn out okay, and sometimes it might not, but we have fun. Still offshore. That's awesome, Richard. I wonder why he threw it away. He probably just didn't need it or something. Rich people do stuff like that all the time, right? Bushcrafter 1973. What is going on? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. No, I haven't been talking about you while you've been working. You need to go back to work. Get back to work. Wifey camper. Absolutely. Thanks for the save, Matt. Oh no. You driving. Live stream driving. That sounds dangerous, man. Scott was doing that a while ago. He was on the video chat with me for a few minutes while he was driving. I guess if you don't look at the phone while you're driving, it ain't too bad. Oh man. Thanks, Matt. Need the key of D for cross harp. Wagon wheel. I'm trying to think of what key I play that song in. I play it capoed on the 3rd fret, 4th fret. 4th fret, so I'm playing, I think I'm playing that song in B. So cross harp would probably be, what's cross harp B? Is it E? Maybe. I think I play wagon wheel in B. That's awesome. I can't believe somebody would throw something like that away. I don't know what the original key is. I can't remember what the original key is, Scott. I'm thinking it's somewhere around A or B, somewhere in between. But I tune everything a half step below, so all my stuff's off a half step. I mess everybody up. You taught someone playing A? Okay. I think I've actually got a B. I think I got a B harp. Drop D tuning with barbecue sauce. Heck yeah, man. Drop D tuning. I play quite a few songs in drop D. I would recommend using the barbecue sauce afterwards, though. Make your fingers kind of sticky while you're playing. ACF says, you play it handy and I'll sing it. Hey, Scott, do they make flats? I guess they do make some flats, don't they? Sharps. I don't think I own any flats or sharps. I'm pretty sure they make them though. I need to get me some so I don't have to capo when I'm playing live. Sometimes when I'm playing live in E, I like to play some slide and I'll put the old Bob Dylan neck brace thing on and put a couple harps on. It's just easier without having to capo. Yeah. Blue fan, I'll just listen. Chime in there too, Blue fan, for sure. Get some harmony going. Been trying to play banjo for 3 years. If I'm not mistaken, I think banjo is tuned in open G. I like to play some I've played banjo a little bit, but not much. You've got B flat? Oh, that's cool. I play ads and MP3s. Yeah, no kidding, Richard. That's a great find. Did you see like a fishing rod hanging out of a trash can or something? Because that would, man, I think anybody would stop seeing a fishing rod in the trash can. CDs and MP3s, yep. Redneck Railroad, hey. After midnight, that's right. Let it all hang out. That's when we usually let it all hang out, after midnight. Of course, tonight's is Thursday, so old Grant Hubbard's going to have Thirsty Thursday. No, he's on vacation. I don't know if he'd be doing Thirsty Thursday or not. Somebody would be doing some kind of Thirsty Thursday, I'm sure. But I don't know. Camp Life Bushcraft, nearly midnight here. Got to hit the sack. Thanks for dropping in. I'm glad I was able to catch you in a time frame where you was able to catch, man. Thanks for the tag. I really appreciate it. Awesome channel too, man. I really love your content. I got Camp Life Bushcraft, guys. The link's in the description box below if you're not subbed to him. Go check him out, and if you like his stuff, definitely give him a sub. He's got some really cool stuff. Great personality too. Kirk Miller, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, wow. He had it in his yard. It could have been his wife, Richard. It could have been his wife. While he was at work, she probably threw it out on the lawn. Yeah, could have been. I hope my wife never does that to my guitars. That would be terrible. Don't want to get on her bad side for sure. Come home and all my guitars be sold. Matt, I think she went back to work. Maybe she's not watching now. Don't give her no ideas. Don't give her any ideas. Anybody just tuning in? I was just doing a tag there. I got tagged by a couple people. I got tagged by Scott Taylor and Camp Life Bushcraft. 5 favorite outdoor items, 5 favorite bushcraft items, and I went over those in the beginning of the live stream. And if I got their videos or their channels in the description box, so you guys go check them out. And also, I tagged a couple people. I tagged Matt. He's in here with us. Matt Cook, Oregon. If he wants to do one, and Big Crazy Outdoor Adventures, Big John there. If he happens to watch this or see this, I hope he might be able to see it and do a tag. And I put it as an open tag too for anybody who wants to do it. Would be awesome. Just title their video tagged 5 favorite outdoor items or 5 favorite bushcraft items. And wifey camper, what am I going to do to your guitars? I can hear some, just not a lot, because I have patience left. I hear you. Nothing. We were just talking. I said Richard Longfellow said that he found a bunch of fishing gear somebody had out in their front yard. It said free as about $1,000 more of the gear, and I said it's probably somebody's wife that stuck it out there in the yard free on it. You know, got mad at him going fishing. You know, and threw it out in the yard. 9/10 of the law, handy. I took a photo, but in case someone said anything about it, I hear you. Absolutely. Didn't you just say polish all the guitars? I haven't even tuned in once, Bluefin, to be honest with you. I haven't watched any of the Winter Olympics. Have they added any new sports for this Olympics? Bones Yard, what's going on? How are you? Wifey camper, yep, you better be good, because I know where your babies are, and you love them more than me. Oh, come on now. You know better than that. Taco eating. Are you eating tacos too, Wallace? That's what Carolina Chris is eating. Richard. First come, first serve, right? Heck yeah. Mixed doubles curling. Oh, wow. Canada got the gold. Nope, that's the new Olympic sport. Oh, I got you. Taco eating. In the snow? I've got, I don't know, 5, 6. Used to have a whole lot more, but I can't play but one at a time, so. frozen tacos. Ouch. That's all. That's awesome, Bones. I like that. That's cool. I love watching that, especially in slow-mo. I need to find out where you're getting those firecrackers from. I ain't seen those in a lot since I was a kid. I haven't seen none like that. Those are some good ones. These days, you get them in those little packs, man. They just go make a little pop sounds, you know. But those look like they do some serious serious damage. I remember having those little what do they call them? Kind of like M80s or something when I was young. I'm gonna sound like dynamite going off. Wifey Camper, if you're still watching, you're texting me. She finished her math homework yesterday. If you remember correctly, she finished her homework. We've got 4 or 5 guitars. No one in house plays well. Oh, just send them my way, Em. I'll have. What's my favorite guitar that I own? That's a tough one. I have a 1992 Strat, Fender Stratocaster. That's the one I've probably had the longest. That's probably my favorite guitar. But the one I play the most is just a cheap old, this is the one I play out live all the time. It's very dependable. It's just a 1995 Mexican Stratocaster, Fender Stratocaster, and it's one of the coolest guitars I've ever picked up. I compare every guitar I pick up to those two. She had 3 sheets, darling. 3 sheets to do. It was area, figuring out areas, and those questions from last night that she done. It was 3 pages, mostly area and stuff like that. That was tough at first, Em. I remember when I first started playing guitar, the strum, figuring out that rhythm, it's tough. Yeah, I'm a Strat guy all the way. I've had Les Pauls over the years and stuff, Gibsons, but I like the way the Fenders feel and play, especially live. I base everything off live too because I play a lot out live, and I like to be comfortable playing out live. And most of the time when you're playing live, you have to run through stuff quickly, and you want everything to be kind of form factor that's easy to turn up and down and switch between different sounds for songs and stuff instead of fumbling around. That's why I base the Strat off of. It's just an easy, simple sounding guitar, and you can get so many different sounds out of it. Marie Kablinger, how you doing? Hope you're doing well this evening. Ibanez Black Beauty. It's a copy of Les Paul. Cool. Samick, yeah, Samick makes some pretty cool stuff, especially the older stuff. They had some really cool stuff. You want to learn some cool songs. I hear you. I'll tell you what, YouTube is a great tool for learning for sure. There are so many videos out there, and some videos, not just guys teach you something, but there's some really cool videos out there of people that will really that will really teach you a little something. Did you mess up my chat? It's not working like it was. I haven't touched your chat, sweetheart. What button did you hit? Oh, the Martin backpacker. Yeah, I've seen those. That things are so small. But yeah, lightweight. That's one acoustic I like to get. I would like to get a Martin or a Taylor. That's my next on my list, just to have for my studio here. I've been wanting to get a really good acoustic. I've got a Washburn. That's the one I play out live and in the studio. It sounds great, especially plugged in. But I like to get a non-electric acoustic for studio stuff. That's a really big sound, like some old bluesy type stuff, and like some old school country and rock and stuff. And Martins have that really thick sound. And Taylors, some of the Taylors do too. If you get the non-thin bodies, you know, they got that really full sound. That bass, that low end is what I like in an acoustic. I think there's a brand called Blue Ridge. I played a couple of those, and they sound pretty good too. I didn't hit any buttons. It just keeps disappearing. I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart. I'll have to look at it and see. Jungle J, what's going on? How you doing? Norman has a nice sound. It's acoustic. That's cool. Yeah, I've been looking for an acoustic for a little while now. Wifey Camper can contest that I'm really picky when it comes to guitars. I can't just order one out of a magazine or online. I've got to play it. I got to play it. Doing good, my friend. I hope everything's going well for you today and this week so far. Yeah, Richard, Les Pauls is just like a rock. You know, it's just you see those all the time. That's what a lot of musicians love, the sound of the Les Pauls for the pickups and the sound that it produces. Got a big sound. Okay, now I'm back and good. Are you on the PC or on your phone, huh? I hope you're not watching YouTube live on your work computer. Oh man. All right, guys. I think I've been on for about an hour, so I think I'm gonna call it. But I wanted to do a live stream to show my 5 favorite bushcraft items, my 5 favorite outdoor items, things that I throw in my backpack just about every time I go somewhere. 1 more hour to go. Awesome, babe. But I appreciate every one of you guys stopping in. I might be looking around tonight. There'll probably be some cool live streams going on tonight too. So maybe we'll see a couple of you guys there, and appreciate every one of you tuning in. If you missed the items, wait till the video loads, and it'll be right at the beginning of the video, so you won't have to watch a whole hour's worth. It'll be right at the beginning. But thanks again, everybody, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And as always, plan, prepare, and practice. Andy out. Bye, guys.